Bam! Hello, everybody. Hello. Testing, testing. We are ready. Let's get in motion here. So, I'm on the wrong thing, mother. Right. Let me find the top guy so I could do the cool little intro here. And motorsport fans of Robloxia, I welcome you to Season 10 of the IDK Cup Series. My name is Postion, your head co-commentator. I'm joined in the booth today by Spot Parker with NASCAR Fan as your ground reporter. And we welcome you to fabulous Daytona International Speedway for round 0.5 of 30. Woo! Been a while here, but we are back. I know it's been a while, I know some of you guys watched the Clash, all like 3 of you, but we're here for like the first big race of the season. Like, see, this is where it starts to matter here because we got some qualifying races to get underway here. So on pole for duel number 1, we have Random making his IDK RRA return after his departure back in season 8. He's driving the number 98 machine for Rhythm Tism Racing. He'll be starting behind, he'll be starting in front of the number 44, driven by Odin, who is making his IDK return. His last start was all the way back in season number 5. He has no wins to his credit. Could this be the first? He'll be starting behind the season 8 champion, Milky, driving the number 25 machine, a 2-time winner in the IDK Cup Series. Has not won in at least half a season. He's also the least winningest champion, and to my knowledge, he is the only IDK RRA champion to not also have an IDK 500 win. Starting behind him in the number 41 machine is last season's champion and 3-time IDK Cup Series champion, NASCAR Fan 424, driving the number 41 Dr. Pepper Girly Ford Mustang for Black Aces Racing. Behind him is the number 4 car driven by Giant Uniform, another driver who has never won an IDK 500 before. He will be starting all the way back from the 5th place position, hoping to race himself into the IDK 500 for season number 10. And behind him, of course, is the number 21, the most infamous winless driver in IDK RRA history, the number 21 machine, Casa Bonita Among Us Racing Toyota Camry. For a brand new team by the name of Apex Motorsports this season, it is the number 21 of Poop Lord 324, aka Blueberry. All right, that's out of the way. Let's join everybody else in the booth. All right, I'm back and we're live here. We got the actual stream going.
Trey is joining. He just DM'd me back.
Oh, will he be racing in Duels? I'm assuming he will.
Trey? No, Trey's gonna be racing in Duel 1.
Oh,
because
okay.
he got disqualified from.
Yeah.
Wait, Milky, how do you not have like any BBR schemes? Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, because Art got banned, right?
Yeah, and Ark had all of his schemes.
Not for the 25, bro. You were 25 last season. What you be?
Well, never mind. We're going now because Trey just went back offline. So,
he can race in Duel 2 if he wants to.
Well, you guys got that. I'm going to the audience.
All right. NASCAR Fan down to the audience. Spot, who do you think is going to be our biggest shower today? At least for Duel number 1.
Honestly, I think it's going to be Random. He's starting up front. He knows how to stay up there. Oh, NASCAR Fan, what the fuck are you doing? I like to lie to myself sometimes, you know?
Good for you. Good for you. I can tell. NASCAR Fan and Giant scissoring each other down on pit road. Starting the season the way they always do. Trey is here, by the way. He is here now.
Oh, word?
We officially
he jumped out of bed.
Trey is here. Trayvon also a 0-time winner. He's bounced around the teams like a girl in a sorority. And Trey will be starting from the pole position here. Random got cucked out of another first place.
Oh, yes. Casa Bonita is the restaurant from South Park. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's like an actual restaurant.
Who's Trey even race for? Monster Energy Racing, owned by Cookie. His teammate Brick.
He went back
in this one.
A BNSF leader. I have dyslexia, bro. I will butcher that name every single time I try saying it. Here we have King Bond in the Castle Honda fire suit.
This race also marks the series debut of a brand new manufacturer by the name of something. What is its name
Western.
again? It is Western. How are
Western.
you here?
Hold on, I need to explain one thing. Random asked me a question in general, and it's easier to say it than type it out. So, if there is 6 drivers, say we have what 7 right now?
6 or 7.
Yeah, so 7. So the only 6 make it in, because if you finish 6th or higher. So like if you finish, say you just need to finish not last in this duel to make it, unless
your
you're
name is
Poop or Trey.
If Poop finishes
Or
last,
Poop
then,
or Poop or Spot, sorry, not
yeah,
Trey.
if Poop finishes last, then
So like, does Poop's position matter?
No, Poop's position does not matter because he's already locked up pole, and so he's just racing for fun. And so if you somehow finish behind Poop and you finish 7th in your duel, you do not make the race because we have a field cap of 14, and so only 6 make it in from each duel. All right, with that being said, I'm going back down, and we need to start this race because me and China are going to have to dip soon.
Welcome back, SZA.
All right. Poop. All right, are we ready here? Are we ready? Are we all good? All right. R's in the chat if you're ready. And then it'll be green this time. Make sure to... Is there a choose cone? There's a choose cone, right? There better be. Let me go take.
Or would we just choose out of 4?
No, let me make sure there's a. Let me see if there's a choose cone. I gotta make sure the post cone does not need to make a return here.
Gotta make a propaganda.
A propaganda? Okay. No bueno. There is no choose cone. Everybody just choose off of 4. All right, no
Stand
choose
there
cone here.
and
Everyone choose
ready.
off of 4, please. And yellow is out. Start pacing at I believe it's a sultry 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I believe it'd be 100 because we don't need to be pacing at 80.
It's 100 or 90. I think it's 90 and 90K.
One of the two.
Meet you in the middle, 95.
Okay. No, we're gonna do 100. Trey, I don't know why he's trying to gap the field already.
He wants
Rick
to
is
go.
rooting on Trey in the YouTube chat as holy lag. Am I the only person who just had that lag spike?
I know NASCAR fan felt it. He's been feeling shit all day. Poop is now slow.
Good for him. Good for him.
Our poster is already falling back into the masses
Poop,
on the
I'm
pace
not gonna
lap.
let you rig I'm not gonna let you rig this. You have to go up there and race. NASA's dealing with some very significant lag issues right now. I'm worried that may be a detriment here for him. By the way, if you're pacing, like if you're driving and you're and your car's in the position where Trey is right now, that's illegal. You can't be down there. You can't be down there while actually racing here. Double up here, double up out of 4. Everybody double up. There'll be Odin bottom, Milky top, Giant bottom, Nas top, Poop bottom, green flag. We are racing in season number 10. And a great start by Trey in that number 34 machine, although the push coming to the 90 to the 98 cars, he gets a little bit of a run here. Got a, oh my lag. Hold on, I'm getting called.
Already shoves and bigs. Movements everywhere as they come out of 2 on the backstretch for the first time.
All right, I'm back. Thank you for taking over for a second there, Spot. We go free wide down the back straightaway with Poop forcing the issue down the middle. Trey trying to drop back, get a push from the 30. He's trying to get a push from the 4 cars. He gets forced down low by the 98. He drops back, tries to let off, and gets into the 4 car. And around goes the 4 of Giant Uniform. He lifts up in the air, and my goodness, that's some crazy lag. Those spin physics are kind of laggy. Trey apologizes for that incident there. Well, I mean,
Poop up in the wall.
Right now. I'm gonna turn my graphics down just a teeny tiny bit. I think that helps.
So remember, when you give someone a push, you give them a push and you let off a little bit. That's just it.
Now Odin up to the top to help his teammate Milky.
They're making it work.
We've talked about Milky before, a champion in the IDK RRA. won the Season 8 championship without winning a single race, and now that number 24 machine is looking out for his first Crown Jewel event win. He has 2 wins in the series now, both of them coming from last season. One of them was the win that locked himself into the round of 4 for the 2nd time in a row. That was that win at Martinsville. 6 laps? Oh, yeah. Okay, somebody else got it. Not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
Random up front once again, as he's used to. He is an IDK 500 winner in the past. That number 98 machine was not the number 98 when he won the 500 back in season number 3. Holy unk. But still a very strong super speedway driver who has won at Daytona twice. His other win coming all the way in season number 7, back when CMC Consolidated Motor Club was a thing, as now the 21 and 4 work together.
How's this TV
Trying to
channel
get
work?
that run all the way to the front, but no, the 34 has help for the 98 here. Equal off of turn number 4, and now the 98 pulls ahead. '98 jumps high, but no, the 44 down low now, and that 34 is kind of hovering between them. As goodness me, what is going on here? Now Random drops back down. Continues to hold on to the lead as Trey waddles and slides up. Spot, what is going on with Mike? Push to the 44. Now this could be very dangerous here. If we look over here, behind Random, the lone Western car in the field, and probably going to show up as Random slides high and drops back. Odin in the 44 down low. Nash slides high as they run 4 wide for a split second. Odin to the lead. See, that was what I was worried about with this kind of run, where you kind of like have these 3 guys behind you. Remember here, let me take a look. Those 3 were all Chevys there. Random has no friends in this field. Really, the only person you could potentially even call a friend is Poop. Because Poop is the only other driver who's like the lone car in like a specific field here. Poop the lone Toyota in the field. Giant gets a little bit low under that line. Officials decide not to question it. Trey is way too low there. Now NASCAR fan behind the 34. NASCAR fan similar position to those guys. Remember, this field is majority majority Chevy. I believe there's only 1 Ford. Am I right here? I believe there's only 1 Ford, 1 Toyota, and 1 Western. The rest of them are all Chevys. Actually, no, Trey. Sorry, Trey, I believe. Yeah, Trey's a Ford. Never mind. So we have the 2 Fords up front with Trey and NASCAR fan. These guys refusing to drop back as NASCAR fan lets loose. He drops back, and now Random in the 98 tries to find his way through the middle. He does get there. Now up to 2nd place is Random in the number 98. Behind him is NASCAR fan, who's kind of letting off here, refusing to give him that push. Now he does jump up a little bit and get them to push, as the Chevys and the bag of Krispy Kreme donuts on the bottom try and work together here. As look out here, we got a big check down as everybody slides down the track, as NASCAR fan fumbles the most there. God's sake, we have 13 laps to go.
Godspeed.
Spot, what do you think about it so far? Whoa, hold on. Trey loose.
I think we're getting
slides
cha-cha roof
down,
move.
comes back up the track, and he's loose in front of the field. Trey comes down, up on top of another car, and now he comes up the track and hits the 44 of Odin. Still sideways is Trey in the 34. Can he hold it together? Yes! Our first save of season number 10. Holy
God
shit.
damn.
What do you think about that, Spot?
I'm busting all over.
Okay. So, Spot, you got your driver leading right now. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You know, Giant's been all up on me, bro. Trying to get me to pick some good drivers.
And you
I
picked
have not,
us.
but Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see how Dust does in duel number 2. More madness going on in the back of the pack. It's Milky this time running loose. He had contact with Odin and Poop, as now Odin gets run off the track in the back. Him and NASCAR fans
Stop,
make up
where's
the
this
real of the field. Single file up front, Giant, Random, Trey, Milky, Poop, Odin, and NASCAR fan is how it runs right now. Poop dropping back, not sure why. Potentially lag concerns here. No, he'll just drop back. I believe he's going to try and fuel save.
Okay, wow, these TV shit are like actually kind of goated. You can see when someone's on the brake and the throttle, bro. You can see their actual speed.
So here's randoms. I almost said choreography, completely different thing. Telemetry. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Oh.
Don't you give up? Nah.
Now the field scripts
Now,
are completely
random,
different, of course,
as
so that
I-
doesn't show here.
Random, as I said, leading a lot of these laps, sitting out front. Restarted.
Yeah, random is
Trey
the,
Bond is, despite getting the air, has made his way back up front as well.
Yeah, I keep lagging every time a car enables the spin physics and like all of those particles go flying everywhere. I'm a little bit worried about that being a potential causation of lag later on as Odin drops to the back. Now, NASCAR fan has the potential to, if he wins this duel, he has the potential to go for the Daytona triple. Well, not the Daytona triple, but the triple overall. Winning the Clash, his duel, and the 500. Definitely a realistic possibility of this happening. If NASCAR fan could so hold on. He's been making the tail of the field so far, so not sure how he's looking here as Poop gets a little bit wily in the back.
Because we're now halfway done, halfway to go.
Well said, Spot. Well said. Single file still, as Odin drops back. The double file racing from earlier now long gone, as these guys just trying to make it all the way to the end.
Wait, do we have a caution clock this race?
No. No need.
Type.
If somebody wrecks, we throw it.
Oh, Cody Ware.
Oh, hell no. John Uniform still sitting
Now,
behind random here.
Now, I have noticed NASCAR fan has just been sitting in the back, menacingly,
Probably just
waiting
fuel
for his
saving.
moment to strike.
Either fuel saving or trying to remedy the lag issue he's been having. I wouldn't be surprised because, by the way, I believe Trey is spinning right now. I believe he has the spin physics on. You see how he like locked up there? Uh-oh, hold on.
He gets it
3 cars on the
situated if
high
he
side
did.
here. They have a chance. Running a little bit high up here. Remember the preferred line, definitely the bottom. Now look out, we got trouble with Trey. Slides, and I believe he's got it together. Yeah, he does, and he takes second place because of it. Single file besides the battle for third, now fourth. Milky trying to let him in. He does, but Poop has to check up big time. He gets all the way to NASCAR fans' bumper. Running out of time here. 14 of 20. There are 7 laps to go officially. No real moves being made here. And remember, on the final lap, one car getting shuffled out could be devastating. Because remember, only the last car gets eliminated here. Only the last driver will not be allowed to race in the IDK 500 unless not everybody shows up.
Or it's Poop.
Yeah, unless Poop doesn't matter in any of this. Poop has already qualified on the pole, so he is exempt from qualifying via duels. Whoever wins this duel will qualify third for the IDK 500. Second place in the duel will be fifth, and so on and so forth.
How about Trayvon trying to salvage?
And look out for Milky. Milky goes around, takes
He
out the
comes
4 car,
in the Giant.
into the 25, and the caution flies. First yellow of the day, and we're going to race back. We didn't get a good angle of it. I wasn't able to cut back in time, but now NASCAR fan runs slow, slides high up into the wall. Six laps to go. Pits will be open. Giant in the YouTube chat says bumper lock. That was on me. Trouble in the back for NASCAR fan 424. Sideways. Here comes Milky. Runs up to the high side. Doesn't quite get by, but Nas is still loose. Slides up into Milky as the race to the line goes to random. Watching the battle between NASCAR fan and Milky, and it looks like Nas is going to let him by. So pits are going to be open this time.
Crazy. So what does that mean? We go with green with 3 to go?
Green with 3 laps to go.
Oh, well, we're going to get another caution.
And remember, this will have a choose cone here. There will be choosing here.
A pussy cone?
I will not be there. No, it will not be me. Choose out of 4 itself policing. There's no cone penalties. It'll be very interesting to see who goes into pit road here. Do people prioritize track position or strategy here? Lance, you're not going to be the cone.
If green-white checkers are a thing, it would be smart to pit. If not,
well, who knows?
then they
There's only
shouldn't
7
need it.
cars. It was a single 2-car spin that brought out the yellow here between Milky and I believe it was Trey, right? It was no, it was Giant. Sorry, Milky and Giant was the yellow. NASCAR fan lost a bunch of positions here. Let's see who goes in. Poopboard 324 has nothing to lose. He'll be joined by Giant. NASCAR fans notably stays out. That leaves the
just know in
starting
official
grid here.
season, we can't throw fakes.
Me and Giant both got to leave at 8:10. It's going to be pretty close here. So remember here, the 98, 34, 44, all of these guys very hungry to make a name for themselves right now. Random in his first start since season number 8, looking to go the distance here, put his name out there early, potentially generate some hype going into the 500. Trey is just looking to win his first ever event. And Odin, as well as Trey, also looking to win his first event, but Odin has not raced in an IDK Cup car since Season 5. Over 2 years ago was his last career IDK Cup Series start. Winless, although he was claimed to have a win for a while that was later reversed in the record books. Other notable drivers looking to make a name for themselves today include that number 21 of Poopboard 324, winless including exhibition events. Has one lone win in the D2 series all the way back in Season 5. Whoa! Somebody just jumped out of their car. Hold on. Who was that? Someone just jumped out of their car. I believe there's a person on the track. They just deleted and respawned their car.
Looks like it was Nas.
And it is NASCAR fan 424.
As we come to the choose.
The choose was here. Did anybody go? A few drivers switch up to the high side. Accidentally hit the delete, trying to tab back from iRacing, they say. NASA's going to have to hold back on the restart. We are green again with 3 laps to go. Milky with the better restart. Random loose on the bottom line. They're 3 wide behind them as Milky shoves the 98 under the line. He can't do that. He has to let him back up, and now Random's going to have the help on the bottom from the number 34 of Trey. The 44 of Odin comes back, and NASCAR fan is in a very bad spot here. If anyone's going to get
he might have the time to draft it back
up. Doesn't want to get eliminated. He's going to need to get all of this draft from that number 4 car of Giant Uniform. The battle for the win currently between the 98, 34, and 25 as they slide down low. A little bit loose as they all slide up the track on the high side. Now dropping back down low as NASCAR fan gets a little bit more drafting help. Random,
the 3 big
season
names.
2 champion and former league founder and owner is going to lead them to 2 laps to go, as I believe Poop believes there may be something wrong with the car. He'll go over, he'll hit that exit speed changer, come back out the track, and now he'll be right within reaching distance of NASCAR fan 424 and coming into turn number 1. Random continues to lead down through turn number 2. He's got Trey and Giant behind him. Now Giant he's underneath the line. He can't go underneath there. We'll have to drop back and give those positions back here. We remain single file as Trey gets bumper locked under the line and lets back up. Odin shuffled out of line. Now Odin has no help on the high side. If there's anybody in a bad position right now, it's him. Not even NASCAR fan is in this bad of a spot. Trey slides up the track. Gonna get a little bit loose here. Look out for Giant Uniform sliding down low. Now he gets the help from the 25 who gets shuffled out. White flag, duel number 1. Whoever finishes last is eliminated, and currently it is Odin in the 44. Now dropping back is Milky in the 25 car, but as it stands, Random in position for his first IDK Cup Series win since the Season 7 Coke Zero Sugar 400. Random continues to lead through turn 2. Trey down low with help from now NASCAR fan in the 41 machine as Giant now sits in a bad spot. Nas gets a little shuffled up here. Trey drops down low. Does he come back up? Trey comes back up. Now Giant and a bunch of drivers getting hit here. Look out for Random who slides down low. Giant in the back is loose. Trey with now Odin down low. Milky under the line. This won't count. He'll have to drop back. The race to the line is going to be Poop and Giant. Sorry, Poop and Odin. And I have no clue who just won that. What just happened? Milky claims he got forced onto the line that'll be looked into. As it stands unofficially, it is Odin. And we're going to go into review to see who won duel number 1 and who was eliminated.
NASCAR fans laps broke.
NASCAR fan with broken laps here. We're going to take a look here at the instant replay in 1 second. Go into review to see who won duel number. Let's take a look. I can't stream on here. You're going to have to watch the stream on the IDK RRA YouTube channel if you want to see. But let me change my thing real quick. I'm just going to remove this real quick. I think this is fine. Taking a look at the replay of the ending of duel number 1 here. A very chaotic mess at the end as Trey shuffled down low. We'll have to see what happened here. Now, Trey was shuffled down low. He comes back up, and then what happens here? He gets forced down by the 21. Trey is allowed to come back up then. So no penalty for Trey. He was forced down twice and stays up. Now what happened to the 25? The 25 was forced down indeed, so he was also forced down. And now here is the race to the finish line. They're free wide, free abreast. Milky lets off, comes back up, and at the line, it is a free wide photo finish. Going into slow motion here.
Oh my gosh.
3 wide, 3 abreast, 1 car getting turned, and it is Odin in the 44, I believe, has won it. I believe it was Odin. Trying to get a better look here. Poop gets the run on the high side. Again, I messed that up. It kind of skips the frame. If we can time it perfectly to see, because it was that one frame who really determines it. It looks like it was Odin. Still unconfirmed here. It looks... I swear it's Odin, but I still need that extra frame. God, it's such a weird frame. Such a stupid frame skip.
Man.
Yeah, it does appear to be Odin Mo in the number 44 machine, making his first start since season number 5, has won duel number 1 for James Racing. Congratulations to Odin, number 44 machine. His first win in IDK competition ever, even though it is an exhibition event. He will be starting third in the IDK 500 this year. Behind him, it was Poopboard 324, Milky, Trayvon in the 34, Random in the 98, Giant, and it looks like NASCAR fan 424, the reigning champion, is the driver who was eliminated. This will be the second time that he has failed to qualify for the Great American Race in a duel. Very, very interesting stuff here. So, NASCAR fan 424 out of the race. Everybody else safe. No penalties handed out. What a ridiculous finish here. That is insane.
It don't matter how long you can push.
That'll be a ping in announcements because that was crazy.
$15 till duel 2. Fuck yeah.
Duel 2 begins at 7:30 p.m. CST. Everyone who you didn't see in duel number 1 will be there. Intimidator's even here now. Huh. Very interesting here. Odin still in VC. Would you like to come up and get a little bit special treatment, a winner's interview, if you may? Let me see if I could bring up Odin real quick. Cut the stream back.
I got you, man. Invite to speak.
Let me see if I can go to... Where are you?
Yo.
Hello, Odin. First career IDK RRA win, even though it's a dual event, and you're going to be qualified third for the IDK 500. How do you feel, man?
Honestly, I feel coming back and actually winning Duel 1 and going into the 500.
I mean, I asked you how you feel, man. What the hell?
I said I'm feeling good.
Good. What do you feel like was the winning move here that really set you apart, got you in the right position? Do you think that was planned to send everyone up the track?
Most likely of the earlier spot when I got like moved out of line and I dropped all the way to the back.
Right.
And everybody was like bumping each other and just sliding across.
So, your first race back since Season 5, been a long time. How do you feel the cars felt? Do you feel like the cars felt different? What do you think has changed, and what do you think has stayed the same?
It has changed a lot. Like the setups actually changed a lot, and it is like a lot better than like back then. A lot better.
And how do you feel like the field size and the strength of the field overall compares? Do you feel it to be like a similar, or do you feel it's a
Overall,
different?
it is like similar, yes, but it is also like a bit different because you say I had to let off while like pushing, and I was letting off a lot because I was using an Xbox controller and I was tapping the throttle a lot
Xbox controller,
into the
huh? That makes
corner.
you the first driver to win a race using an Xbox controller since Cookie,
Wow.
and one of only 3 drivers to ever do so. Very interesting stuff here from our duel number
Yeah, it
1
is.
winner. Thank you very much for your time, and congratulations on the win, man.
No problem. Thank you.
And that was Odin for James Racing. So that was Odin for James Racing number 44 machine, his first career IDK Cup Series win in, I believe, his 7th career start. So, now I believe it is time to get the field set for duel number 2. Let me see if I can get back to the thing there. Here we go. All right, let's get the field set up now. Spotty here. Testing 1 2 3. By the way, the official duel results will be posted in the IDK RRA race announcements tab at the end of duel number 2. Both of them will be there.
I just realized I was fucking muted.
All right, let's get these
My
fields set
brother
up.
is rich.
We're going to restart the server here. Remember, this race is going to be 20 laps long.
Well, I guess I'll race this one. Good luck, Lucian.
Oh, great. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Waldy
I'll
says
be
he is
sure to
not
cause a
ready at all.
caution.
Oh, don't worry. I know you will.
Hey,
Remember,
fine, I
Poop is
won't.
allowed to race in this one as well. And let me see what Nash said the lineups were. So Waldy will be starting on pole for duel number 2. I'm just gonna write this down. 2 will be Brick. Is Dust even here?
I can ping him real quick.
No, he's not here right now. I'm gonna be drawing names out of a hat here. Let me write down this order here. So if Dust does show up, he will be starting third, but at the moment he is not here. Yeah, no, I'm not forgetting you. I'm just gonna put you in somewhere later on. So first place will be Waldy. Second place will be Dust, right? No, second place is somebody else. Brick. Brick is second. Third place is gonna be Dust. Just himself. If he does show up, he will be making his first start since season 5 as well. There's a lot of people doing that. Starting in 4th place, based on in what order they showed up, it'll be Spot Parker, starting in P4, and then Alwee in P5. Sorry, wait, no. So Spot, Alwee, and then Poop. Then it'll be Lance, and then it'll be Ultra. I believe that's everyone, right? Oh, no, and Intimidator. Intimidator 9. 9 drivers competing. Well, it'll be 8 if this fucking idiot Dust doesn't show up. We have pictures being sent into the hashtag GamePix channel from Awi showing off the field during duel number 1. Let me see. I've got a.
Thank you, Ollie. What is happening to my little brother, bro? That's image.
Here are 3 pictures. Sorry, we have 4 pictures here from duel number 1. This one, this one, this one, and this one. They were all sent in by Awi. Thank you very much, Awi, for the submissions.
Lance
And
wants to
then-
know if you added him.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Lance, you will be starting in the 7th position. Potentially top 5 if Justin
Even.
can't make it.
It's gonna be really close at 7:30 CST. Didn't Benjamin have to race this?
All right.
Oh, we am.
All right, let's bring down the drivers here. If you are here, please let me know. I'm going to bring you down in qualifying grid order. Waldy is not here right now, so it'll be bring Brick. Brick sit in the second pit box for now. Who is SBMS, by the way? Who is that? I can't see your chaps, most likely.
I swear I saw this guy earlier. But
Okay, Lance is SBMS. Okay, got it, got it. Poop is here.
I've arrived.
You are
It's time for me to die.
Spot, you're in the 4th box right here. Just TP to me.
Duh. Okay. Give me a sec. Oh.
Behind you is Awi. I think he can bring himself.
Sabring.
Over here. He's in his alt account, so he can't. Behind Awi is Poop Lord 324. Here's Poop, and then Lance is SBMS. He's here. And then Ultra. And here comes Intimidator. Alright, there we go. Remember, Spot and Poop are in this race, but their position doesn't matter. It does not matter where they qualify. It does not matter where they finish, no matter what they're in. What does matter is eventually going to be the fates of Brick, Awi, and then Lance, who has not gotten into his car yet, Ultra, and Intimidator. Lance, get in your car. Lance, you were begging me to bring you. Please get in your car. Oh my god, he said, do I have time to go get something and eat? Bruh. Okay, Lance is in his car. I hope he has a scheme. Are the third person view supposed to be off center? Yeah, a little bit. That's what I'm not sure. Well, actually, I haven't driven these cars yet, so I'll figure. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not going to change anything. Waiting on Waldy, the driver of the number 71 car. Or 77, probably the 77. One of the two. Yeah, the 77. Waiting on Waldy and potentially Dust still. Dust always joins VC at the most random times and never decides to actually join when it's race time. That much I remember. Waldy is here. Okay, Waldy is here. He has made it. Lynch, you start there. Okay. Here's Waldy. And your pole sitter for the duel is here. Thank goodness. We have 8 drivers. 9 people are down low in the stage because Odin is still here. It is about dang time. Rooster, I need my earbuds to last. Okay, are we ready? Are we all ready here? Let me set everything up here. All right, 20 laps to decide the starting grid, to finalize the starting grid for the Great Robloxian Race, the Season 10 IDK 500. Waldy, if you may, it is time to start pacing and begin duel number 2. Oh, uh-oh, I just completely screwed my thing up. I'm hoping this is... Uh-oh, hold on. Let me make sure my stream is good. Crap. Think we're back to good. Alright, there we go. Got the wrong spectate menu open. Go away. Preach. Alright, there we go. Waldy in the 77 starting on pole for duel number 2. Needs to race his way in alongside pretty much everyone behind him except for only 2 cars. Gonna have 8 people, same amount of people qualify. Waldy, very close to a 90K RRA champion, has made it to a Final Four appearance before, almost made a second appearance last season. Won the regular season points championship in season number 8, overall at least. Had the most points overall. He is the all-time record holder for most poles in a 90K RRA season. He had 12 all the way back in season 8. Currently is the record holder, is second place all-time for most career ID. Actually, I believe he is number 1. Yeah, Waldy is number 1 for the most career IDK RRA polls. He has 25 of them. 12 of them came from one season, but he has another 8 from season 9, alongside a few numerous ones gathered from the seasons before that. And now double up here, double up everybody, double up. Ultra to the high side. Sorry, ultra low side. Sorry, whatever. Green flag in the air. And Waldy decides to get going a bit late. Still doesn't matter. He gets the early jump and everybody else through that move. And my game is completely frozen. And now we're free 4 wide. 4 wide off the restart. Poop with the help. It looks like Poop is going to slide up the track a little bit. He has two chances to win a duel. It'll be kind of embarrassing if he doesn't at least get another top 3 here. Tried his dang hardest to get one last duel, only came up a little bit short. Lance is going to try and run through the middle. Does he have any help there? No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He gets help from the 81, but the 77 holds him off. A little bit loose is Ultra in that number 51 machine. Now he dives low. At the end of lap number 1, who's it going to be? Free wide through the middle is Ultra in the 51 to lead lap 1. Huge move with help from the 91. We are green, by the way. I don't know why it said yellow. 4 wide for a split second here. This duel is a lot more feisty than duel number 1. 10 has to let off. He went under the line. And Ultra in the 51, one of only 2 Toyotas in the entire field, with the exception of Poopboard 324, who trail ends the field, leads all by himself. He got help from the lone Western car in the field as well. Ultra, a part of the historic Abzel Racing franchise. He got his first career win last season, but it was not the first win for the franchise. That franchise is over 35 of them already. Looking to get the organization's second IDK 500 and the first IDK 500 since Season 2 that doesn't have a driver named Pulsion in the ring. Lance down low to lead the first lap of his IDK Cup Series career. No, he doesn't get it this time. Ultra still leads. And Ultra's going to have help from Spot Parker. Brick doesn't look too keen on helping that 91 machine. Now Spot jumps high. Lance trying to force his way back up. And look out, we're going to have a collision. The 51 sideways. He's going to try and hold on to that car. He goes up into the 87. That 87 driven by Intimidator is now 3 wide. Down low is Alwi in the number 10, the Lone Black Aces racing car in the mix. Alwi squeezed underneath, 4 wide. Everybody sliding low as look out in the back. The number 87 of Intimidator gets loose. Alwi to the lead with help from Ultra. Now, Alwi, not necessarily known as the strongest super speedway driver. In fact, I myself made a poll a while ago. Not a poll, sorry. I made a comprehensive list of the 15 best super speedway drivers in IDK RRA history, and Alwi ranked 14th among them. Of course, that comes down to his decision making, as it's not the best. Can cause a lot of wrecks all the time. Doesn't matter, he leads right now behind a driver who, if he performs very well in the IDK 500 this year, may very well end up passing him in the form of the number 51. Now, NASCAR fan joins the, not sure why he's here, but sure, why not? Down low, the number 10 continues to lead with the 51 behind, the number 81 pushing him, and now the 51 jumps high, and look out for that number 87, swirls, gets into the 81, who now pushes his manufacturer teammate back out front. Big help to the back of the 51 from the 91. Those two have kind of found each other as Spot goes loose. That seems like that always happens at these kinds of tracks. Alwi continues to lead down low. My I rating wasn't high enough. Oh, that's tough. You can join stage, actually, if you want to. He says, nah. Decides to stay down low as Alwi in the number 10 car continues to lead with help from the 81 and now the 87. By the way, Nash, you can officiate if you'd like. That'd actually help a lot. Whoa, the 51 slides up into the 77. Hits him up the track. Alwi has led all but 2 of the laps today. Those 2 laps being led by Ultra and the number 51. Is now look out, he slides underneath the line. Hit a little bit of a bump there. Now Lance in the 91 sits behind him. A little bit of bumper lock behind with the 77 and 87. I do not believe anyone's ever driven the 87 before. This may be the debut of that number. At least in IDK competition. I'm not sure if anyone's driven it before. If anyone has, I won't recognize it. Bad block by the 91. Now he's left out to dry on the high side. Ultra drops back, gets in line. Now the 87 of Intimidator out front for the first time. Always trying to get some side draft. Somebody's got to tell him that that doesn't exist here. Sliding up the track, number 10 got left out to dry by the 91, and now his manufacturer teammate in the 81 of Brick comes to help him. Remember, the last place car here, unless it's Poop or Spot, is eliminated here. And where the hell did Spot go? Wait a minute. Spot, what the hell happened? I cut over to Spot. He's in turn 4 right now. Very interesting what happened to that one car. But at the moment, nobody is at risk of elimination because of how far back that one car is. Unless we get a yellow that punches the field back up together, which looks like the 91 and 51 are trying to do right now. 77 jumps high. Big push to the 90, back to the back of the 87 from the 91 car. Trying to get him back out front. He does. That 91 has nowhere to go, though. Now the 10 down low. The 87 with a bad block, and the 10 gets underneath him. Ollie back out front in duel number 2, looking to bump his super speedway stock up a little bit, and that's a very sketchy push there, and a huge save by the 10 of Ollie, who keeps his nose in front. The 87 all over the place right now, trying his hardest to hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing right now. Okay, good. I think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. The last place of the drivers who need to qualify right now, that number 87 of Intimidator, who is bouncing all over the track like a piñata. A piñata getting hit by a bunch of little kids. The way I phrased that sounds very weird, but we keep on going. Are we still out front? Lance really the only person trying to make moves at this stage of the race. Just don't run out of fuel. Got to make sure to keep a watchful eye on how much fuel you have. You don't want to run out. I'm sure everyone else has been fuel saving here. Now look at this. The 81 pushed up ahead. Now out front for a split second as Alwi tries to dive low, and the 81 will steal that lap one away from Alwi. I am completely frozen right now. Christ. 4 wide. When I went away, and Lance through the middle to the lead. Lance in the 91. And this is his first time ever driving an IDK Cup Series car. He's been really aggressive, and it's worked out in his favor so far. He leads the field here on lap number 9. Alwi not too keen on staying behind him, but Alwi doesn't have help from his manufacturer teammate anymore. It is the number 51 of Ultra sitting behind him. Lance is the second car for Rhythmtism Racing, the team owned by Random. It's Random's, what is it, 4th team now? Maybe 5th? God knows how many teams that guy's owned. Power shove there, but Lance blocks. And we go free wide. Alwi dropping to the back. So Lance in the 91, we really don't know what his overall driving abilities are. That number 91 car has never raced a IDK Cup Series race before, as I mentioned earlier. We didn't really even get to see much of him out of practice or qualifying either. So really, this is our first taste into what this 91 could bring to the table this season. And so far, it's looking pretty promising here as the 91 leads the field here on lap 10. This will be his second lap led if he can hold on. And Ultra does not look like he's going for the pass right now. Alwi, I'm sure, will. He dives underneath the 51 car. The 10 is sideways as the 51 slides up the track, and Waldy comes low. Bad block by the number 51 resulted in all of that, and now the 10 slides up the track and goes completely around. The 10 of Alwi slides. Does he keep it together? An impressive save. He was fully around. No blowover physics triggered. And Alwi holds on to continue leading the field. Very impressive stuff by that number 10 car. The issue is now he runs in the back of the pack. His teammate, the 81, is in front of him. There is definitely the risk now of them running up on lap traffic, as that number 1 of Spot Parker is a lapped car. He's currently in, I believe, turn 1, going into turn 2 now. They have a very realistic chance of catching him if this thing goes green. Brick cuts under the line, not allowed. They can't do that. And look out, free wide, a squeeze there. Waldy too low. Saves it. The 91 slides a little bit. Waldy in the number 77, we talked about him a bit earlier. He started on pole for duel number 2. All-time pole leader in the IDK RRA, alongside a multi-time winner and a Final Fourist in Season 8. He knows his stuff. He's definitely got his abilities here. Has a very real shot of winning this thing, maybe even going the distance and winning the whole IDK 500 as they get loose in the back. He's put on strong performances before, only to have them tangled up by wrecks and stuff, as we saw in the Season 6 one where he wrecked out, hit the catch fence. Now all the way down low, he'll retake the lead, and I'm going to need to take a quick break because my voice is dying. Colt Fox side by side. Good job by Ultra to drop back and take the penalty there for trying to drop and pass below the line. Manufacturer teammates back out ahead here, and Awi and Brick once again. Gonna try and keep quiet for a minute. Let's ride on board with the number 91 of Lance. See, it's really a game of just staying in line. Lance not really making any moves as opposed to what he was doing earlier on. Maybe that's because he doesn't have any help this time around. His closest pusher, Waldy, is kind of hanging back potentially. He's trying to get all of the help to try and save enough fuel to make it to the end. And the back people trying to get things going with Intimidator and Poop. Let's go on board with Poop in the number 21 to see how different it is to run in the back than it is in the front. Where is he at? After I change his name. Whoa, we got trouble here. Sliding down, everybody down the track. Everybody slides all the way down. They're going to have to make it back up carefully here. 5 laps to go now. And Brick and look out for Brick and Lance get into each other. And here we go. Do they wreck this time? No, they don't save it. I cannot believe they all kept that together, but that really screws up the board here. Brick and Awi are now completely separate from each other. They're not going to have any help with each other. And now the 21 of Poopboard 324 is in prime position to steal another one. Awi remains in front here with no real competition as of right now. Everybody still remains in a single file. Brick is trying to make a move, but he slides up the track, and now the 87 is below him. Remember, it's not only a fight for the win, but it's also the fight to not be eliminated. Currently, the driver in that elimination seat is the 77 of Waldy. Ultra and Lance are going to slide up the track here. This could be very bad here for both of them, as now the 87 cuts underneath the line. He has to go back up, make sure not to hit the 21. Odin says it's going to be a good finish. I feel like controversy is going to be the call here. Remember, you do not want to run out of fuel here. The fuel was going to be a bit tight, and they had to make sure they were saving a bit. Here comes Poop up to the top. Tries to get help from Lance, but look out, they squeeze into each other. The 87 kind of got forced down. He'll be allowed to stay up there. The 21 is going to drop back and hit the 77. No reason for that at all. Going to cut back to 3 laps to go here, and Brick in the 81 car, who may just try and push his teammate to the win again. He's going to try and dive underneath the 87 here. 87 leaving a lot of room down low. 3 laps to go. Look out for Lance. He has room down there. He's going to force the 81 up. Now the 91 of Lance is back into third place, and that 81 is going to get shuffled all the way to the back. Whoa, we got one car who just lost it. The 21 of Poop just lost it. What the hell caused that? He just spun on his own. Looks like he just hit a clip in the track or something and lost it. And as I said earlier, that lap car of the one of Spot Parker is getting dangerously close to this front pack. Definitely going to have to deal with this before the end of the race as the manufacturer teammates get hooked. Those two are going to try and stick to it through thick and thin, but they're not going to have the chance as the 87 dives low. 87 of Intimidator down low. The 91 blocks low. Blocks Intimidator. Sorry, he blocked the 51 of Ultra badly. They come back up the track ridiculously here. And the 10 of Awi has led pretty much this entire time. Could this be detrimental here? Could he hold on for the rest of the time? The 51 comes down low. 3 wide for third place as Ultra gets forced down. Brick decides who to push. Intimidator slides up the track. He lost it on his own, and now here comes Ultra and Poop with Brick in tow, and now Lance and the 91 behind them. They slide down the track. Look out. We got big trouble here as they all slide up the track, and other manufacturer teammates are hooked up once again. White flag in the air this time by the lap car of Spot will be a player here. Lance slides low, 3 wide as Awi dives underneath the line. Here comes Poop in the 21 at the white flag. Poop shuffles Awi out of the line. Ultra behind him. And Brick slides all the way to the back behind. Poop leads, Ultra behind, Waldy going through as well. Awi in the worst spot now. He couldn't have seen this one coming. Spot is going to try and jump to the high side and get out of the way of everybody else and let these guys race to the line. The 21 of Poop trying to defend, trying to get his first win in any sort of form in the IDK Cup Series. We saw Odin do it last time. Can it be him now? That pass is really sketchy by Intimidator. He slides up the track now and goes to the high side. Here's Lance through the middle. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Lance with the run. Here comes Awi to the high side. He has help from Brick. They run 3 by 3 to the line. It's a replication of duel number 1. I believe Lance got it, but we're going to have to go to the replay board again. How on earth did it happen again? 3 wide sideways photo finish at the line in both duel number 1 and 2. And we're going to have to go backwards and see who came out on top.
That was wild. I caught just the end of it. Like, I caught the whole last lap. And, bro, oh my god.
Let's take a look at what
That's
happened
good.
here. Gonna cut over here. Let's go to YouTube. Take a look. God, my voice hurts from that. All right. It's going to lag a bit, but here we go. We're going to replay the entire final lap here. So Poop starts out in front. He is helped by the 51 of Ultra to that spot. Waldy sits behind him. And then Waldy, I believe, forced the 87 under the line and then still remains down there. Intimidator comes back up. Now let's see how Intimidator ended up going under the line in the first place. Was he forced by the 91? He was forced by the 91. No penalty to that 87 car. He's allowed. That's perfectly legal there by the 87. No penalty there. They go up there. Look at the 87 go high, and then Lance goes through the middle. An insane move by Lance to try and go for the lead here. He does make it work. He gets to the high side, and here's the run from the 10 car, pushed by the 81. They slide up the track, and at the line, I don't know. It's going to be close again. Looking here, the 91 car, did he slide up the track on his own? He lifts up to go above the line, hooks himself with the 87, and coming across the line, the 10 got the push. Was it in time? I believe it was the 91. I don't know. It is that close. That is unbelievable. 2 identical photo finishes in back-to-back duels, and the winner, we have no idea. Here it looks like the 91 of Lance. Officially,
It is.
unofficially, at the moment, no penalties have been issued. The 91 of Lance for Rhythm Tism Racing, copping a brand new manufacturer, wins in their first ever start. With the 91 car driven by a man making his first career start as well. Lance is going to go to victory lane tonight. That is unbelievable. Nas, have you ever?
No, I've never.
What the hell, man? Who would have thought your winners of Duel 1 and 2 are Odinmo, a man who has not started a race since Season 5, and Lance, a guy who has never started a race ever, driving for a brand new team, driving for a brand new manufacturer. This is once in a lifetime stuff, guys. This is.
Are there any penalties from?
We're gonna have to take a look at penalties first, but. So looking here.
Wait,
once
so
again,
wait, were there any penalties? Okay, wait.
It does not look like Lance turns the car at all here, because he does slide a little bit under the line.
For Duel 1, was there any penalties on the finish?
No penalties on Duel 1 finish. No.
Alright.
What
It looks
Lance's
like everyone who went under the line was forced. It doesn't look like Lance turns at all here. Yeah, even though Lance is going upward, his trajectory had remained the same after he turned in entering the turn, so no penalty would be issued here. He slides up, gets into the 10, who gets into the 81, and everybody just piles across the line in what has got to be one of, if not the closest finish in IDK history, shades of Season 6.
Say, Evan.
Almost the exact finish that happened between Josh 12 James and Fled in the Season 6 Coke Zero Sugar 400. If anyone remembers that one.
I do.
I do.
Indubitably.
What happened to
That's
me
the race
was
that I got East House.
my brothers were fighting. I guess they like knocked into the internet thing, so it was just pulsing in and out. And it was like so weird.
And the driver eliminated from duel number 2 appears to be Ultra in the number 51 machine, although Spot Parker did finish behind him. He was lapped at the end of the race because he just sucked for some reason. I have no idea. We still have no.
I just told you.
What happened, Spot?
Bro, I told you, my brothers literally knocked over the internet box, so my internet was pulsing in and out from full bars to like 1 dot. And like, I don't know if I wrecked or anything, but when I like came back, I was in the inside wall, and it's like, I'll just race it, right? And then I wasn't expecting the field to actually catch me, bro.
Oh, I literally, when I joined earlier, I saw a spot on the inside wall. It's like, what is bro doing?
So that means that, if I'm not mistaken here, not a single driver is going to be eliminated in duel number 2.
Crazy.
I believe that's the case because remember there were 2 cars, so there's only 6 drivers competing for position here. So 2 of them were decided there. Nas may be in here, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. I'm more concerned about. Oh my God, who got it between these two? Look in general. How am I supposed to tell?
Between Brick and Intimidator.
Brick and Intimidator.
Well, we have to zoom a little bit ahead here. After they come across the what the fuck? Okay. Well,
Oh,
It's
I
God.
think it's brick.
Got it.
It's
got
brick
it.
because
You
yeah,
can
hold
tell.
on, look at
You can tell.
look at
he's,
this
a
screenshot
little
in
bit
general.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah, look at that there. That's a little better of a screenshot.
What are the odds of
Oh.
2 cars in 2 rows doing the same shit?
And then Waldy's in.
Wait, we
Waldy
still
and
have
Spot
2 more
just.
spots.
Remember, Spot's a lap down.
Yeah, well, Spot also is second overall, so we have 2 more spots open.
So 2 spots are open for the 500.
Yeah, does that mean that I'm
Yeah.
in or?
Yeah, you and Dust will be in then.
Well, that's if he shows up. It might be stolen by Trey. It might be.
No, the thing is. Well, no, Trey showed up. Didn't Trey show up?
Did he leave in the? Did Trey finish duel? Oh yeah, Trey starting 7th.
Oh yeah, so Trey. Yeah. So it is you and Dust who make it in then.
Yeah, there's the lineup. Lineup is in race announcements.
Well, Nas, Dust would start in front of you because you actually got eliminated in the duel. He just didn't show up. Yeah.
I'm
all
also. Right. Oh yeah, I'm also just not sure. I just will not be able to finish the race. So.
Bro, this is.
Oh wait, Ultra. Wait, Dust beats Ultra. Ultra beats out
Ultra
Dust.
beats Dust. Yeah, never mind. Ultra beats Dust. Whoops.
Ultra.
Just replace Ultra with
Okay.
Dust. Sorry, replace Dust with Ultra.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That is such a surreal looking top 10. Poop, Spot, Odin, Lance, Milky, Awi, Trey, Brick, Random, Intimidator.
Bro, what? Alright, go to general.
The only person who has any business being in the position they are in is Spot.
Oh my.
Go to general.
Alright. Well, thank you guys very much for watching the stream. It was very chaotic. The IDK 500 starts tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. CST. Be there or be, I don't know, a blade of grass that gets taken out by Poop in the big one. So, be there or die. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Polsian, your head color commentator. I was joined. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I suck at doing outros. We're going to rerun it. My name is Polsian, your head color commentator. Thank you very much to NASCAR Fan and Spot for helping commentate in those last few races there. And we will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.